Her journey began in a place of darkness, where hope seemed distant, and every path ahead led to pain. She found herself trapped in a world that few would willingly choose. Prostitution, a life defined by exploitation and shame. Each day was a reminder of how far she had strayed from the innocence of her youth, and with each passing moment, the weight of her past bore down on her heart. But deep within, she always felt there was something more, a truth she hadn't yet discovered. That feeling only grew stronger as she yearned for an escape, or a sense of peace she had never known. Verily, with hardship comes ease, or on promises, and for her, this ease came in the form of Islam. It was not a sudden moment of clarity, but rather a gradual awakening, a flicker of light that began to glow brighter with time.
I had been introduced to Islam for many years, and I realized to grow closer to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, I needed to address my former sense of self. I really needed to address my former life. Because you see, I'm a former prostitute.
As she delved deeper into Islam's teachings, she discovered a faith that didn't judge her for her past, but welcomed her with open arms, offering forgiveness and mercy. The doors of repentance are open, said Ibn al-Qayyim, a renowned Islamic scholar. It is one of the greatest blessings of Allah. No matter how far you have gone, you can always return to Him. These words resonated deeply within her, offering a path of redemption she had never before thought possible.
And it was such an emotional experience. It was, subhanallah, I was surrounded by family, I was surrounded by friends. I just really connected.
On her wedding day, a day that symbolized new beginnings, she took the step that would forever change her life. Surrounded by loved ones, she felt the weight of her old life lift as she uttered the Shahada, the declaration of faith.
I took my Shahada officially on my wedding day, and I remember the experience.
With those words, her heart was filled with a sense of peace and purpose she had long sought. When Allah intends good for a person, He opens His heart to Islam, said Imam al-Ghazali. And that's exactly what she felt on that day. Islam had opened her heart, not only to a new faith but to a new life, one of dignity, self-respect, and a renewed sense of self-worth.
I've been struggling with depression. I've been struggling with the concept of love. And today I stand in front of you as a survivor, almost, because my path to Islam was lonely, but my path after was lonelier, because I was alone. And I couldn't connect to my former friends, my former lifestyle, but I couldn't connect to my new ones either, because I was ashamed of where I came from, and I was ashamed with the way that I lived my life before, and I didn't want to be shunned from this community.
Her past, once filled with guilt and shame, now served as a powerful reminder of Allah's mercy. As she embraced her faith, she understood that no sin was too great to be forgiven, no past too dark to be redeemed. Do not despair of the mercy of Allah, said Ibn Taymiyyah, for indeed Allah forgives all sins. It was this divine mercy that she clung to, knowing that her journey to Islam was proof of Allah's infinite compassion.
So, years later I decided to write my revert story. My story is the story that's felt by millions of other Muslim women who struggle with depression, who struggle with love, who struggle with eating disorders and self-harm and substance abuse. And they're born Muslim, and they're Muslim converts, and they're people that have not come to Islam because they're fearful of being alone. We are able to grow when we reflect. We are able to grow when we are able to see this transformation, to be documenting where we came from to where we want to go. And only through this way can we truly grow.
Her story is not just one of conversion, but of transformation. She had been lost, but through Islam, she found herself. Through faith, she found the strength to let go of her past and embrace a future filled with hope. Indeed, Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. Her transformation was a testament to this verse, a living example of how faith can heal even the deepest wound. Today she stands as a symbol of resilience, a reminder that no matter where life takes you, Allah's mercy is always within reach. Her story inspires others who feel trapped by their circumstance, reminding them that with faith, even the darkest paths can lead to the light.
Subhanallah.